Happy birthday, everyone, and welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast with your hosts, Jackie and Dan, the #1 podcast on ApplePodcast.com, dedicated to the birthdays you know and love. So without further ado, take it away, Dan. Happy birthday, everyone, and welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast.
Phone on the ground, goddamn, Jesus, son of a bitch. And welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast.
Why? Or not
Wow.
why? Why?
God,
Why?
Where are you?
Welcome to the Happy
didn't
Birthday
see you.
Podcast. I'm your co-host,
There he is.
Dan, November 10th.
I'm Jackie, October 12th.
Our friend and producer, in name only producer, Paul. No, I shouldn't say that. He's not a producer in name only. He's a...
Last week, it was very clear that we need him back.
And he is not back, but will be back next week. Next
And we're
week.
going to prank him. He won't hear this because he doesn't listen. We're going to prank him. We're going to spoof. We're going to goof. We're going to prank. We're going to yank.
Happy birthday, everyone.
We might be the
and
first
welcome
people to
the
we might be the first people to ever prank on a podcast. And
These nuts.
yeah, I think we need a producer. And stay tuned because later in the back half of this recording of a podcast, we will be joined by a very special guest. Probably some of you are very excited to hear this guest who's going to be on. But do not just, if you're listening, if the guest is what brought you here, do not just fast forward to that part because A, rude. B,
Rude.
we will know if you did it because we are able to track your
They tell
activity
us.
on your phone while you're listening to the podcast. We can see
Thank
everything
you, Daddy
do.
Zuck.
Oh, and I did want to
Thank
say
you,
yes, just to
Daddy
make
Musk.
sure that we're staying in the good graces of all the platforms that we engage with. Thank you very much, Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah. They sent us a whole thing we have to say throughout the episode.
Yeah, it's kind
At
of
the
just...
top of the hour, I will say thank you, Donald Trump. Thank you, Daddy Musk. Thank you, Zucky. Warren. No. What's the other guy? The rich one. Buffett. Warren Buffett.
Okay.
Thank you,
sure,
Warren
sure, sure.
Buffett. Bigly. And you know why. And I know you're listening.
Thank you, Cuban Mark.
And Cubanon and...
Couple other things to set the table here. Here's your napkin.
Thank you. Oh, Jesus.
Did you? Come on.
Relax.
Sorry. I should have warned you it was a hot napkin. We can do hot napkins here at this restaurant.
Well, didn't ask for that.
Here's
but
your butter knife.
Thank you. Oh, fuck. Why is it a literal sword? And it just came out of the oven? You just forged this sword and then you hand it to me blade side out and tell me, here's your butter knife?
I thought you would have seen it on our Facebook page, but our restaurant supply store is temporarily out of orders, so we had to go to the sword store in the Appleton Mall for our cutlery.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, of course. You can.
Remember last week when I dropped my ring and we were like, oh, the single ladies?
Are you actually getting divorced?
No, but I
Oh.
just looked down and there it is, and I've been looking for it for the whole week. Forgot that I dropped it. I just found it.
Wow. Jacqueline,
Look at that.
not... Wow,
My
I'm going to take a
precious.
screenshot of that. Jackie has one ring to rule them all.
My precious. Wow. I've gotten fatter. It doesn't fit anymore. Dude, the other day at work, I opened some butter, like just raw butter, and it smelled so good. And my stomach started grumbling. I was like, dude, wow. Get a fucking grip, you fat fuck. I told my coworker, I was like, this is the fattest shit I've ever done. Literally, I'm hungry.
Do you have like a bib on and a knife and fork pounding on the...
Yeah.
you,
You should put this in the deep fryer.
your eyes like went crossed and you imagined it as just a bigger thing of butter.
Yeah.
I teased that there's gonna be a good guest later on. You're gonna like see that. I also want to tease. I do have a voicemail to play from one of our beloveds, and we'll be playing that. Not right now.
And what is that number that listeners can call to leave us a voicemail?
That is probably good to mention on the actual podcast instead of just on
And you don't, listeners, when you call in, you don't have to talk to anyone, from what I remember. It's just like a robot guy, and you leave a message, or...
Well, it's our secretary, Justin. And
Right.
then you leave a message. So that number, I'll give you time to get a pencil and paper.
Get it out. Write it down.
Hold on, listeners are still going through their junk drawers right now. Get a pencil and paper. Okay,
I'm trying to find it too. I have a screenshot of it.
That number, if you would like to
Is-
call, leave. Do you want to say it?
I don't have it.
Okay, that number once again, 541-638-8295. Once again, that's 541-638-8295. 54 as in the time signature that Take 5 by Dave Brubeck is in. 163 as in the number of days in a year. 829 as in close to 1,000. And then 5 as in the number of Three Stooges. Or
541-638-8295. 54...
one. Let's do it. Say it
541.
together.
541.
541-638-8295.
638-8295.
And I'm going to do it with an audible smile. Ready?
8295.
If you want to call and leave us a voicemail, if it's a question, a comment, a poem, a rhyme, don't do a top 10 list. That's
Wait,
kind of
let
our
me do
thing.
it.
Okay.
541-638-8295. Happy birthday podcast today.
Jackie, have you been hanging out at like local radio stations or something? Because you're just
Yes.
broadcasting as a professional level. Speaking of professional level broadcasting,
Yes.
I laid it all out on the table last week. I just unfurled it and laid it all out on the table last week.
Ew.
Well, what?
Disgusting.
What?
It's not supposed to furl or unfurl.
You can't unfurl before you furl?
Can't unfurl a furl.
I'm kinda
Can you
hungry.
furl something? Literally, can you...
There's a good bit that you can use in your stand-up act.
How does one furl?
You might remember last week I said the next patron to join the Patreon, that's the Happy Birthday Podcast Patreon, Jackie, which only costs, how much does it cost again?
$1.
$1 a
One
month,
single dollar.
which is
or
not.
100 cents.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like more money when you say it that way.
Well, it's not. It's exact same.
I said that the next patron to join, I will rebate their first month's dollar. I will give them their dollar back. Shout out new patron Alexandra Combs.
Whoa.
You have joined. I am going to give you that dollar. Thank you for joining, and I will possibly give her this dollar in person tomorrow, is all I'm going to say.
Oh, you
And
know this
second-
man. That's nice.
Well, Alexandra Combs, I do know this man. And shout out her cake baking business, Honey Cakes, HUNNY Cakes. She bakes cakes. It's Valentine's Day is
Cute.
coming up. I'm going to try to help her make some social media content soon. So this is someone that joined the Patreon, but probably have to give her $1 now.
Yeah, you should give her $1 back.
I'm going to. One last thing
Okay, and then
before
we'll go.
we get into the celebrity birthday guessing.
Oh, right.
I do want to give a shout out to a show that I've been watching on the streaming TV called Severance.
Ah, Severance.
Now, it just began its second season, from what I understand, but me and my wife, bleep, are watching the first season because I had never watched it until the past couple of weeks. We're about 3-4 episodes in. It's fine. It's good. It's good. It's not the best show I've ever watched, but it's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm hard to please. Everyone knows this. I'm tough. I'm a tough customer.
Yeah.
There's no pleasing me.
No.
But it's a good show. What I'm trying to say is the lead actor in the show is the man Adam Scott. Do you know who he is, Adam Scott?
Yeah. Yeah.
That
he
stuff.
was on. Oh, yeah. No, he was on Parks and Rec.
Yeah. Parks and Rec of the Edmund Fitzgerald, Jackie. But Severance takes place in an office and stars Adam Scott And Scott Adams is the creator of Dilbert, the Office comic strip.
Mind blown.
And Jackie,
Sometimes the world is so small.
I don't see anybody talking about this.
You may be the first.
Scott Adams also, if you don't know, is a real piece of crap. Racist. So listeners, I'm sorry, but you got to stop reading Dilbert. I never thought I'd ask you to do this, but... Jackie, what celebrity has a birthday today? I know the answer, but I want to know if you can figure it out with your own
I'm going to say
smarts.
Sean William Scott from Goon.
No, but I think we actually did an episode with him a while back.
Oh, we had him on?
Yeah, and he
forgot about that.
was a dud. All he wanted to do was try to sell these used copies of the Dude, Where's My Car Blu-ray. And we're like, dude, where's my dumpster? I don't want those.
Dude, where's my dumpster?
No, Jackie, where's that buzzer? You are incorrect. Sean Scott. Sean William Scott. Just because I said Adam Scott doesn't mean you have to Scott. Let's go Scott-free. This is not a Scott.
Okay, scot-free, I'm going to say...
This young man is probably the exact same age as Sean William Scott, born on this day in 1981. Turning 43, and is an actor.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
Don't say yeah if it's nah.
Oh, I was just saying, yeah, like we like Ashton
you're
Kutcher
agreeing.
here. Yeah. Punk. Did that show Punk.
Punks, yeah.
Remember when Tony Shalhoub had that show called Monked? You just got monked. He flips a light switch on and off 100 times. You just got monked.
Boy.
All right. Like I say, we need a producer. But Jackie, this is an actor.
Yeah.
You definitely, I will say you absolutely know who this is. I would say that
Ethan Hawke.
No, but your letters are getting good. Shorter than me. I'll give you a height real quick here. I also want to give you
5'11". They're always 5'11".
5'6".
Damn,
That's
King.
bad. That is bad.
Get some. That's not bad at all.
No, that's a bad height. That's
no,
bad
that's
height
not
for me.
bad.
It's good
I
for,
wish I was 5'6". 5'6".
What are you,
Short King.
4 foot 20?
I'm like 4'11".
I don't believe it.
I know. Yeah, it's because I got scoliosis.
You on stilts or something?
Opposite, actually.
Jack Lowe.
I'm on shrinks. This episode of the Happy Birthday Podcast is brought to you by Shrinks. Shrinks is like stilts on opposite day. Shrinks makes you small. Shrinks does not make you tall. Shrinks will make your legs little and your friends jealous. Go to shrinks.com for your first month free. That's right. This is a subscription. If you do not pay your subscription every month, they will start to lengthen your legs. So maybe do auto pay. Thank you, Shrinks.
I used to have the longest legs in the locker room. Everyone laughed at my legs. Now they're small and no one ever sees them. Thank you, Shrinks.
Wow, Shaquille O'Neal.
That's crazy. Yeah, because he used to be like 7'9". I actually had a dream the other night. I met someone who was 7'9".
How did that dream go?
I was like, damn, I'm so sorry, but like, how tall are you? And he was like, 7'9". And I was like, yeah, you are. It was just like some guy. I was like at the airport or something, and I was like, shit, I gotta say something about your height.
Started as a child actor.
Oh,
Blossom.
Elijah Wood. Short King. Yeah? Nice.
Wow. Wee, Jackie.
Elijah Wood starred in Spy Kids 3D. That one movie with the airplane. I forget what that was called.
Elijah's Plane.
Was he in Forever Young?
Yeah. Or, no, not, what's the one? Tucker
And then
Carlson,
he was
Everlasting.
in,
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
no, he was in, what the flip?
So, Elijah Wood.
Hell yeah, dude. 5'6". I love that.
A little bit ironic. Well, first of all, this is not the main crux or meat of this segment.
The biscuit.
But I don't know if I've ever told you this.
What?
I've seen him. I can't say I met him, but I've seen Elijah Wood in person.
Really?
I'll tell you about that later.
Were you like, hey?
I went, hello down there. And he was tugging at the cuff of my jeans. I want to ride in your shirt pocket. But honestly, I think 5'6" is generous. I'm telling you.
He's British, right?
No, but we need to start making an authoritative list of celebrities that you think are British and are not, but should be.
Willem Dafoe.
William Dafoe. This MFer was born in Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Ew.
Like, I
In
thought
the
if-
theme park?
If he was American, I thought it was at least like Cambridge, Massachusetts or something. Somewhere
Right.
English. And yeah, he was born in, what is that, Great Adventure? Great North Adventure? Great White North Adventure? Great Corn Adventure?
Cedar Rapids.
Whatever. So, what I want to say about Elijah Wood is, ironically, Jackie, you mentioned earlier your ring.
Yeah.
And you did a little Lord of the Rings reference, right?
Oh, he was in that.
He played one of the hobbits.
Lords, yes.
And it's coincidental, but I'm happy to announce today on Elijah Wood's birthday, not quite sure how this happened, but I have been tasked with producing the official audio podcast adaptation of the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
That's amazing. I'm no joke listening to that on Spotify. I'm listening not to the podcast version,
Right,
but
right.
obviously, the Andy Serkis narrated.
Welcome to the Andy
version.
Serkis. Yeah.
Yes.
So, I don't want to get sidetracked, but Andy Serkis, he's the little goblin actor.
Gollum.
Yeah. Do you know what his middle name is? Three Ring. His middle name is Three Ring.
I thought it was Jerkus.
So I'm not quite. I guess they just found the Happy Birthday podcast. I don't know why they asked me specifically to do it, but the Jer Tolkien estate reached out. They said, we want you to create sort of a radio drama of sorts, sort of. Do those words mean anything to you? Radio? Drama?
Yeah, I know radio. I told you at the top of the hour I hang out at radio stations.
You said that, yeah. Drama, does that mean anything to you?
Does it?
So I can't spoil the whole. I can't unfurl the whole series right now, but I do have part of the pilot episode developed.
This is
And-
like in the Shire or Hobbiton.
Okay, honestly, Jackie, I'm
Don't
not
say it.
sure. I don't want to say this, and I don't want Jared Tolkien Jr. to hear me say this, but I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan.
Dang.
Never read the books. Barely watched the movies. We'll get into that.
All right.
And they didn't give me. They wanted this series done like next week.
Okay.
A lot. So I'm kind of going off the top of my head with this stuff. Okay.
If you don't know the lore, it can be kind of hard.
I really don't, but I'm trying my best. And
Okay. I'll fill you in.
well, can I play you what I have so far?
Sure.
Okay, so this is about 4 minutes and 41 seconds, roughly, of my episode 1 of Lord of the Rings, Battle of the Rings, Battle of the King, Return of the Empire, the official Lord of the Rings audio dramatization
of the Ring.
podcast. Okay, here we go.
Oh, Bobo, sitting together here in our little hobbit hut, ladling hot mushroom stew straight from the cauldron, warming our plump butt cheeks by the roaring fire. It do feel so very homesy, wouldn't you say? Oh, scoop me another helping of that hot mushroom stew, would you?
Tut tut, Dobby. Always thinking with your stomach first, you fat little rascal. But I must agree, 'tis a hobbit's life for me.
Shall we sing our merry hobbit song of brotherhood, Bobo?
Does the eye of Sauron shine upon the village of Naboo every winter's feast? Let's sing! Hobbity hobbits, 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 hobbity hobbits, hobbity do, hobbity hobbits, 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 hobbity hobbits, hobbits, me and you. Oh, delightful.
Stop this hobbity foolishness at once! Our realm is in grave danger.
Oh, you startled me so I spilled hot soup down me trousers.
Dumbledore, the Prime Minister of Mordor. What brings a 10 billion-year-old wizard like you to me humble hobbit's cottage?
Silence! Gollum the Goblin is after the ring.
Oh, the ring?
Yes, the ring, Dobby. Here, use my long white wizard's beard to wipe the stew from your chin. You look a frightfully fat fool.
Gollum, the filthiest, trixiest goblin in town. He cannot take the ring. But whatever should we do, Prime Minister Dumbledore?
The forest. The forest, Bobo.
Of course, the forest. The forest is all about us here in Hobbitland. What of the forest?
You must carry the ring in your little leather satchel and run across the forest as fast as your lithe little legs can carry you, and get the ring as far away from Gollum as hobbitly possible.
Yes, my precious.
There he is! Run, Bobo, run! And take Dobby with you! You'll need each other to keep warm on this cold Mordor night.
They're running through the woods.
Yeah.
Bobo, I must say this be the runsiest day of my whole life. But then again, I am only 400 years old.
Well, Dobby, I do believe the only other time I've seen you run was when Mama Hobbit put a hot plum pie on the windowsill to cool, and
Oh, tosh, tosh. But now that we have ran so far away, perhaps we have time for a little tickling? Oh, my belly, oh, my belly. I'm gonna get your armpits, I'm gonna get your armpits.
Yes, my precious! Hand over that ring or I'll throttle you!
Dobby, may I ask you, why are we running when we can fly?
Cracking good idea, Bobo. I'm such a fathead, I forget that we hobbits are the flyingsiest of creatures. Oh, who's that in that tree?
Oh, Misa wants to fly too.
It's our old friend Baby Jar Jar. Climb on my shoulders, Baby Jar Jar, and let's fly far, far away to the ice planet Hoth, a land far too frigid for the likes of Gollum. Let's sing! Hobbity,
Hobbity.
Hobbits,
Oh,
Hobbits,
Hobbity.
Hobbity, Hobbits,
Hobbity.
Hobbity, Hobbits.
Was that close?
Wow. Somehow, yes.
Good, because I need to finish the rest of they need like 7 hours of this shit. I need to finish it like this week.
Oh, wow. No, I genuinely would like you to send me a copy when that's finished, because I would like to listen to that.
Yeah, thank you. And I mean, I don't want to complain about the deadlines and stuff that I'm on. They're paying me $15 an hour to do this, so it's it's worth
not
it.
bad.
But it's not bad.
How did you get your voice to sound like that? That was great.
Acting and physical things, I had to furl myself up a little bit. But
Yeah. Peabody technique, etc.
oh, big time! And speaking of which, we are gonna we don't have to go to the bathroom, but we're gonna give you listeners a bathroom break. But don't go anywhere and don't stop listening. We have a word from one of our sponsors. Jackie's segment coming up.
Listeners of the Happy Birthday podcast can receive 20% off their first purchase at the Full Spectrum Trinketing for Regulation gift store. Shop online or stop in now for your first trinket. We have lots of trinkets for you to choose from. They are organically sprinkled throughout the store, so you can find and regulate at your own pace. We have staples. We have whiteout, the liquid corrector, as well as the tape kind. We have Raytheon TV bulbs. We have incense ash. silver necklaces, paper beads, brass wire. We have every texture, shape, color, and thickness of paper, paperweights, guitar pedals, Folgers coffee cans, pencil sharpeners shaped like a nose, lace curtains. We also have a new garden section, so you can come in and get your Plant Daddy Ashley on by looking at all of our plants. We have snake plant, we have mother of thousands, we have jade, we have spider, we have pothos, we have plants galore. So stop into the Trinketing and Regulation store, Full Spectrum, to receive 20% off your first purchase. Get yourself regulated, girl. Let's see. Habit. Welcome back, everyone. Are you ready?
Oh, I think I do feel the guessiest of.
Yeah, I think I'm.
Yeah.
Bruh.
You really gonna give me the bruh right now?
Bruh.
After all I've been through?
Bruh. It's Mordor and Hoth in one day. That's
Yeah,
so good.
dude. Well, you know what they say. If you don't like the weather in Middle-earth, just wait 15 minutes. I'm gonna guess today is the birthday of Calvin Coolidge. No. Do you even know who he is?
President, husband of Jennifer Coolidge.
Right. And do you know who his vice president was?
Genghis Khan.
No, Hobbes. I was only kidding. But Jackie, it sounds like I'm way off with this Cal Coolidge thing. So why don't you sit down, saddle up, and unfurl, and give me a little bit of a hint about who this could even be.
This could be a man.
Okay.
An American actor. Chat, he's on his phone already. He's not even paying attention.
I'm listening. American actor Elijah Wood.
Not so much Elijah Wood. Hold on, let me check. I'm pretty sure this guy's like 6'7". Where do they put the height and weight? Age 88.
How can you tell I'm texting?
Because you're staring at your phone.
You can't see the phone on the Zoom screen.
Well, if it's not your phone, it's something else. And if it's something else, cut the shit out. I don't know how tall this guy is. Hold on.
8'8", you just said. I'm listening.
How tall
You're telling me
is-
this man is as old as the many as keys are on the piano?
Yeah. This guy's 6'2". He probably used to be 6'4". He's 88 years old, turning 89.
Oh, they should put that on Wikipedia. They should put prime height and then old man height.
Yeah, and dick length and
Hey.
circumference.
My Wikipedia article has a whole section on my penis.
Hobbitsy
Hobbit.
hobbit.
Listeners, I'm putting out the challenge. That melody of that I stole from somewhere, but I don't think you'll ever figure out.
There's a hole in the bucket. Dear Liza, there's a hole in
wow.
the bucket.
Not what I was thinking of, but that's the place I stole it from. Probably stole it from that. So actor, you're never gonna know what it is. You're never gonna know what it is, Jackie. It's something
It's
I
some
guarantee.
kind of like boogie woogie
Nope. We'll have to get into this later. We don't have time right now. But you're off. You're off.
Beatles.
Yes.
Yeah,
But-
boogie woogie. That's what I meant.
Not a mainstream Beatles track. There's a hint for you. Not even, it's a, well, I don't want to give any more hints. 88-year-old actor, see, who was born in 1920?
36.
Okay. What? Okay, that's the year that the seminal Three Stooges short Disorder in the Court was released. Does that ring a bell at all, or am I off with that?
You are on. You're spot on. Because he's one of your guys.
Are you sure?
I'm not saying he's one of those guys. I'm just saying
Yeah.
funny old guy.
Funny old guy.
Yeah.
But actor. Funny old film actor?
No. He's more known for his television role.
Bob Newhart.
No.
Okay, I can go all day long here.
His name is alliterative.
Are his initials DVD?
No.
Okay. So not Drew Van Dries.
It's not. That's what I also was thinking. It's not him.
Yeah, okay.
He is best known for playing Captain Blank in the wartime sitcom Blank.
Oh, motherfuck. Is he on Hogan's Heroes?
No.
Wartime sitcom. Oh, god damn it. I was going to guess this guy moments ago. Alan Alda.
Alan Alda. It's more of a J guy than a U guy.
I was going to
Shout out
say
Jay.
he's one of my, not one of my guys, but shout out Jada Hutt. Alan Alda is absolutely one of his guys. And you said alliterative name and I wasn't listening. I'm sorry that I had my phone in my hands, but I made a solemn pledge to Mark Zuckerberg, Daddy Musk, that I will be engaging with my smartphone more than ever this election cycle. Alan Alda, I could probably do a really good impression of him. I thought he was actually older than even that.
Do you know his real name?
Alanis Alda.
Alfonso Joseph d'Abruzzo.
So he's one of your greaseball people.
He's one of me.
Oh
He's
my
from
God!
He's from the Bronx.
Good Lord,
Just like
played
me.
he's played a couple hands of Mora in his day.
Couple Bronx.
Yeah.
Best known for playing Captain Benjamin Franklin Hawkeye Pierce. MASH ran from 72 to 83. Let me tell you a little bit more about Alan Alda.
Okay.
MASH is an acronym for Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. This was a war comedy drama that was originally a 1970 feature film, which was based on Richard Hooker's 1968 novel, MASH, a novel about 3 Army doctors. The series follows a team of doctors and support staff stationed at the Mobile Army Surgical Hospital in South Korea during the Korean War. Dan, tell us a little bit about the Korean War and what America's involvement was in that.
It had to happen. It came hot on the heels of World War II. If you don't know what happened in World War II, I suggest you check out a movie called Oppenheimer, which I've never seen. I also suggest you check out a Three Stooges film called The Yoke's on Me. Look that up. You're not going to like what you see. But what I guarantee you is Korea was up to mischief. They're still up to mischief to this day. North Korea obviously has their problems. South Korea, I heard some spicy things about them on the news lately. I'm not saying anything about the Korean people. I'm just saying, obviously there's problems over there. Obviously it's our job to go over there and just start cutting heads off. Start cutting some fucking heads off.
And that war ran from 1950 to 1953, although some may say
Never
it's kind of
stopped.
still going on today. So the theme song for the film MASH, this was written for Ken Primus, the actor playing Private Sideman, to sing during the faux suicide of character Walter Painless Pole Waldowski. Have you seen the film?
Ken
Dan? Have you
Primus,
seen MASH, the
really?
film?
I actually have never seen the movie
Primus
MASH.
with a Y.
Oh,
Primus?
okay. Thank
Primus.
you. Phew.
Primus.
I have heard Elliot Gould is in the movie, but I have never seen it.
Director Robert Altman had 2 stipulations about this song for the composer Johnny Mandel. He said it had to be called what? What is it called?
Suicide is Painful.
And it had to be the quote stupidest song ever written. Altman attempted to write the lyrics himself, but upon finding it too difficult for his 45-year-old brain to write something stupid enough, he gave the task to his 15-year-old son Michael, who reportedly wrote the lyrics in 5 minutes. Altman later decided that the song worked so well, he would use it as the film's main theme. Let me play you a clip for that. The film just used the, what do you call it? Instrumental. Everyone knows this song, it's pretty classic, but they never had the... lyrics on the TV show. They just played this sort of instrumental thing. So I'm gonna pull up. It's actually a really crazy, like lyrically, it's a very heavy, weird song to choose for a TV show, right?
Yeah, well, especially one about the Army, which is usually a lighthearted gaggle of laughs.
And it was supposed to be. The show was supposed to be lighthearted. It was supposed to be gaggle
No,
of
that's why they
laughs.
put,
And
that's why
then,
they put the laugh track on.
and then Alan Alda started producing and directing. And then it got kind of serious. And he was like, no, it didn't. But, I mean, MASH heads know. It got kind of serious. All right, let me play you the theme song here. Don't kill yourself, it's not that bad. Plus everyone will be so mad. They'll talk mad shit behind your back. They'll lie and say it was a heart attack. 'Cause suicide is beta. It's gay and lame, don't do it. Nobody wants to clean up all your blood. You can't just go and kill yourself. Who's gonna go through all your stuff? You want your friends to plan your funeral. I don't think that you want all that. 'Cause suicide is beta. It's gay and lame, don't do it. Nobody wants to clean up all your blood. Instead of killing yourself right now, do anything else, go milk a cow. Go take a trip to Amsterdam, or learn to do a handstand. Suicide is beta. It's gay and lame, don't do it. Nobody wants to clean up all your blood.
How about the cha-cha-cha section?
Isn't brave to kill yourself. It's fucking lame and embarrassing. You'll probably end up in hell with Satan and your enemy. Suicide is beta. It's gay and lame, don't do it. Nobody wants to clean up all your blood. Nobody wants to clean up all your blood. Wow, heavy stuff. And that was back in the 1960s.
I didn't even know they had words like that back then. Beta,
Happy birthday, Alan
blood.
Alda.
Okay. Happy birthday, Alan Alda. I thought you were at least 92. It turns out you're only 88. And
No, you're
just
89.
because you're that old doesn't mean you should kill yourself. And
Don't kill yourself.
if you are a listener of the Happy Birthday podcast, there's a good chance that you
Dial 988.
that you consider it. Well, also the voicemail number that we said earlier.
Wait, is it 988? I actually don't know.
I don't care. What I
It's
want
been
to
a
say
while.
is, well,
988 hotline.
should we do a live
Yeah.
call?
Who would like to use your current location? No.
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 Yeah, hi. I'm in my 30s and I'm recording a comedy podcast right now. Oh my god! Don't do it!
Help is on the way.
Listen, I was gonna say if you're a listener, there's probably a good chance you consider it every single day. But I can't think
Yeah.
of a better, more poetic way to tell you to at least
Don't do it.
don't do it because it's a mess.
At least try and learn a handstand before you do it.
I would never. I saw someone doing one of those the other day, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck?
You know where I was? I was at
The
the Andy
gym?
Circus. I was at the gym.
Andy Circus. I was at the gym. I was at the hospital gym. And guess
Oh
what?
my! What?
My butt cheeks hurt. They're in pain from the gains.
Oh, they didn't like spank you?
Well,
We'll be right back. If you love sending mail and surfing the web, then I couldn't be more excited to tell you about our new sponsor, Stamps.com. Stamps.com takes the guesswork out of shipping and postage with their easy-to-use point-and-click style website that... Hold on. I got something to say. Stop the music. I said stop the music! And then can you play some sadder music? Not that sad. Yeah, that'll work. Thanks, Justin. Hey, do you remember toward the beginning of the episode I mentioned that we had a voicemail that was left on our HBD answering machine that we were going to listen to and respond to later on in the show? Well, we forgot to. After recording the guest segment that is coming up right after this important message, we just, I don't know, we had to take a bathroom break and we forgot to do it. So this message, I'm coming to you after we recorded you understand that. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry we forgot the voicemail. But you know what? I say this all the time. God has a plan. We're going to have the whole fearsome trio back together next week, and so then it will be an even better time to dig into the voicemail bag. And again, if you do want to leave a voicemail for the voice mailbag, that number is 541-638-8295. Now, you might be saying to yourself, why should I leave a message if you're too fucking scatterbrained to even remember to play it on the show? Well, to that I would say, come on. There's bigger problems in the world. There's probably bigger problems in your own life, and then you don't need to take out your anger on me. So next week, do not let me forget. This is on you guys too. Don't let me forget. Next week, we will play the voicemails. And okay, real quick, let me just get to the very end of this ad here. So remember, use promo code HBD at checkout, and if you are dissatisfied with your current mail carrier, Stamps.com will see to it that they take a quote-unquote permanent vacation, and best of all, they will make it look like an accident. Stamps.com, Stamps.com, Stamps.com.
You know, I'm having such a wild Saturday. Is it Saturday night?
It still
Saturday
is,
Night Live!
Yeah, I just woke up from a nap.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, you better wake the F up, because we are going to be screaming at you. I'm trying to get you to... it is just me and Jackie today. I'm sorry, our third is not present, but he
Jackie's my favorite.
I
Y'all
know.
heard it here
I remember
first.
you saying that. My goodness. And...
Listeners, we are joined by Plant Daddy Ashley. She is a local celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
She is an influencer. She is a plant daddy. She hosts Plantchella. She hosts Plant Swaps. She also loves burgers.
Oh, Slapshot Burgers. I was waiting for you to mention Slapshots. I love them so much.
Thank you.
Listeners, if you're in the Nagani area, that is our co-host Jackie's small business that she co-owns. And
Yes.
And Jackie, weren't you recently telling me, as a recently small business owner, you were like, no one wants to work anymore?
No.
I swear to God.
I would
like,
never.
Oh, these entitled millennials. I'm like, millennials?
No, I actually have a bunch of amazing high school employees, so I would never say that.
Jackie has a lot of amazing high schoolers in her life, and we have
Yeah.
amazing guests joining us.
Little high schoolers all over, yeah. They think I'm cool.
Oh, let's not go in that kind of humor, Jackie. Come on.
All right,
What is
sorry,
this,
sorry,
Family Guy?
Yeah, yeah.
Is this Family Guy?
Peter.
Yeah, what, Lois? Ashley, what
All
character
right,
do you
let's
want?
get
What
to the
character?
guessing
No, wait,
games, Dan. We don't need to do our Family Guy impressions every episode.
Giggity, giggity.
Ashley, what Family Guy character do you want to be?
I just remember like the what's it called? The commercials and like it would change the colors. and it'd be like, what color was the couch originally?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I would always get it wrong every time.
What the
Same.
H are you talking about?
You know, like the spot the difference thing.
That's a children's game in the newspaper. That's not
No.
Family Guy.
No, it was Family Guy, and it would be like, what color is the couch? And I'd get it wrong every time, and I saw the commercial how many times? Yep, that's as
No,
as
my
much as I
favorite
watch
episode.
TV.
My favorite episode was the one where it was like a bunch of letters, and you had to circle if there were words in all the letters. Anyway.
No, Dan, that was a crossword. Sorry, word search.
Yeah. Oh, busted. Jackie called
I
a
get my
cross-
word games
word-
mixed up.
I do. Did you do Wordle today? Do you still do Wordle?
No, I have not done Wordle since COVID. I quit Wordle. I'm off
I
the
have
Wordle.
never done Wordle.
It's hard.
Yeah, I think that's why I've never done it.
Well, we're just trying to get people to use their cell phones more, to get a little more screen time
Yeah.
in. So get back on the Wordle, get on with
Yeah.
Words with Friends, also is a fun one.
Yes.
And Jackie was just telling me X.com is a great website. She said it's better than ever.
Yeah.
Just
Took
getting
the
to
words
turn
right
on
out
to
of my
a lot
mouth.
of really interesting ideas on there. So. All right, Plant Daddy Ashley, this is exciting. You graced us one time before when we had a knockdown, drag out brawl.
Yeah.
with
That
our
was so much fun.
That was fun.
And
Yeah.
If I remember, you were done in by. The answer was George Michael.
Yes.
We couldn't get you to guess George Michael.
And
yeah.
I just like I
Oh,
would just
good
was
memory.
so happy to be that I couldn't stop giggling, and it was so fun.
wow. Well, this time it's the real deal. We got you
It's the
one on one.
real
We're gonna
deal.
be guessing things. But can I? What? We're gonna guess some celebrity birthdays. We're gonna guess
Okay.
some events that might have happened on this. Well,
Okay.
that did happen on this day, I think. And
Okay.
we'll get back to the Family Guy chat. Don't worry, listeners. We're not done with that. But first of all, let's talk plants.
Yes, we'll talk plants.
What is up with you and plants? If you could
I
sum it up.
just love plants. So speaking of plants, I'm not at my house right now. I'm at a house that has no Wi-Fi, so it's a boomer's house.
Do they know you're there?
They know I'm here.
Okay.
This time they do.
Good.
But I grabbed a plant by me, and look at this sad plant.
Oh my God! It looks like crap, listeners.
I
wow.
was like, oh my goodness.
I don't know what type of plant this is, but it looks brown and rotten.
Yes, so it's an anthurium, but
Okay.
it does look brown. You would not know what it is because it looks so brown and rotten. But I grabbed it because it's the first thing I saw.
Well, I mean, I guess if it's,
Sorry, my internet is
ahead.
lagging so bad right now, but I have an anthurium in my Animal Crossing game, and it is
Oh,
alive and well, no brown spots.
oh my goodness. Oh, I
you gotta
love
rub
them
it in
so
her
much.
face, Jack.
I'll have to give you. I'll give you a real anthurium. Do you have one?
I don't.
I'll give you one for real.
Oh my god.
But it won't look like this.
Okay.
It won't be this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I guess you don't have to tell me. I was gonna ask whose plant you're slandering right now, but
Yeah.
that's all right. I guess if it's a boomer's house, then
It's a boomer's house, so
yeah.
no Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
No water, apparently.
No water, no sunshine.
No.
Well, that plant looks like crap. Where can listeners find some plants that look amazing?
Well, so I always tell people that they can just post, find it within my local Planty fam, and just post in my group, Plant Daddy Ashley. Right now, just on
Hell yeah.
Facebook and Instagram, but yeah, we love to. Jackie has found some. You have a dumpster plant, right? Your
I
jade?
do. I have a dumpster jade. I'm looking at it right now, and she is thriving.
Oh, I love that. Those are my favorite plants because, you can just bring them back. This one, could technically be a dumpster plant, right?
I think you can bring it back.
Yes, it can definitely be
Oh.
brought back.
That's not like an actual plant species, a dumpster plant?
No, that would be really.
No.
We
That's what I
can
thought.
make
I don't
them.
know, dude. I don't know plants.
Do you have any plants?
Dude, I would say I'm not the daddy of any plants, but my in the words of the late great Borat, my wife, There's so many friggin' plants, dude. I'm telling you, I can't lift. I'm on a desktop computer, so I can't lift it up. And well, I could lift it up. I'm strong enough to lift up.
Oh,
the
it's a
computer, that's what I'm
desk.
saying.
I get it. Yeah.
But I can't show you the plants. As you can see, I'm in a basement full. You want to talk about a dumpster? I'm sitting in a cold, smelly dumpster right now, full of dead rats. But the upstairs is full of dead plants. I'm just kidding. Some of them are dying. But so many fucking plants, dude. I don't even. She's got like 25 effing plants.
So she's a plant daddy. Like I don't consider myself like the plant daddy. I say we're all plant daddies. So I'm just
Aw.
plant daddy Ashley, right?
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that too, Jackie. When you were at my house, was there or was there not plants that if you sat on the couch, you put your head
There
back
was
too
a
far,
lot of
it
plants.
it would get plants in your hair when you're trying to watch
Oh,
TV.
I love
Yeah.
that so much. Oh, that's home.
We're trying to watch Dude, Where's My Car? And there's some fucking dumpster plant wrapping around her neck.
I love that so much.
All right, plants. Whatever.
Yes.
Although I do have, we'll guess some stuff. I do have a bonus game that we maybe don't start with. Do we
Okay.
do we start with that or do we not start with that, Jackie?
Sorry, I just
you-
came back. I was glitching.
We could do whatever you'd like.
Okay, well let's talk Family Guy.
Okay.
I am going to try to think of a prize. What kind of prize should we get PDA here, Jackie?
The prize is this mini cactus.
Oh yay! It's so cute. That is the cutest. It's so happy. I
Yeah.
love that so much.
You say that now, but wait until you trip over a damn roller skate in your house and fall backwards and land right on the
trust
thing.
me. I have a cactus that's probably like 3.5 feet tall. Oh my gosh! I was trying to move it and it fell right on me.
Oh my
I
God.
was picking out the pricks for a very long time. One got like stuck in underneath my ring, and then it swelled up, and then yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
I
so
can
hard at
relate.
the cactus falling on you.
No, it's hilarious.
That's horrible.
And I still love it. I'm like, oh, the cactus. Is the cactus okay? It didn't fall.
That's why I say it time and time again. Stay away from the cactuses. Oh, I know. Cacti. Sorry.
Cacti. No,
All right.
no, you know what's up. Yeah.
I do know what's up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me ask you your birthday. No, I want to ask you the birthday
yeah.
of this.
No, when is your birthday?
Well, we're
Oh,
gonna
so
Oh, sorry.
you'll
there.
okay.
Go ahead.
My you'll love this. My birthday is April 20th, 1991.
Oh my God. We'll insert some reggae music in the background.
We're going to insert the entire Bob Marley legend compilation of listeners. Pause the podcast. Listen to that. Come back. God damn. We're going to get into that. This is huge. I
Okay.
had no idea.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't, and they find out, and then they're like, okay, all right.
Yeah. Why is no one talking about this?
Yeah, and so that's actually the birthday of like PDA, like my group. So I did it because I was like, I have so many plants, I want to share. We'll do like a plant
Cool.
swap, and I just did it for my birthday one year at Velodrome in Ishpeming.
Shout out.
That was my first one. They're so amazing. There's space, and somebody brought a ferret.
Boo.
Well, not to like swap, but to like
To
see.
scamper around. Yeah. Nibble at people. I
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, TV6 Upper Michigan Source in Marquette, Michigan. If you're listening, I want to see a feature about Plant Daddy Ashley being born on 420. Let's do a special story at the end of the news.
Hey, okay, I'll ask my UP. I go
Yeah.
in there monthly, so we'll ask them.
All right. That's what I'm saying. All right. Can we be serious for 1 minute?
Oh, yes, we'll try.
Born on this day, 1980. Turning 45 years old today. Which is, I mean, that's pretty old.
It's
Pretty old.
it's weird because how old are you?
I don't know. How old do you think I am?
Like 28, probably.
Come on. Give me a real guess. Give me a real guess.
No, Well, I was just talking about like this with one of my friends. Like, age is so weird. Like, they were like, I don't feel it, and I was like, when you're like, I'm 33 and I'll never feel it.
I'm
My
30.
actual
I'm
age.
36.
Oh,
34.
You don't look. So, well, see,
Really?
we're not
Thank
like.
you. My God, we should have you on more often. You know who's feeling her age right now is Jackie. She was just telling me about all
Yeah.
these problems she's having. Have you heard about this?
No.
It's bad. I hurt my knee. I hurt my back. I'm
Oh.
old lady.
It's weird because like physically, right, things can happen, but
Yeah.
like mentally, we'll never feel like the age we're at.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That is kind of strange because I mean, as
Yeah.
life goes on, you get banged up more and more. Like I definitely feel like a little more weathered than I was as a young man, but at my core
Yeah.
is that same like dumb
Absolutely.
17. It's like it's the processing is just exactly the same. Like the thing, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like the same, but we have frontal lobes.
I got all sorts of lobes.
I was gonna say frontal lobe who, but speak for yourself.
The doctor looked at my head. He said, "There's lobes I never even heard of in there." He said, "Bro, you got lobes."
That's like I always sweat all the time, and
Oh,
I'm like, don't worry, it's probably like anxiety, right? But like
No.
every time I'm around people, and they're like, oh, are you warm? And I'm like, no, like I've asked my doctor, they said I'm fine. Like I'm just sweating all the time. So maybe that's from a lobe. I don't know.
yeah. Extra sweat lobe. You're lobed up. And bonus.
I got that. I got that
When
right
we
here
get to
in
the
the front of my
bonus game,
forehead.
your bonus prize will be a towel.
Oh, wait, is a towel? Oh no, I just got it. No, is there a towel on Family Guy?
No, that's South Park.
South Park.
Okay.
Listen, we might have to stop this right now and get you in a time machine back to 2003. Sit your ass down in front of the TV. And just take it
Yeah.
in.
Just take it all in.
God damn. You should have been like me when I was young and just watching hours of TV shows that I barely even enjoyed, but just
I
like
spent most of
comatose.
my time on MySpace.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Shout out, listeners, if you want to get
Yeah.
some plants from Plant Daddy Ashley, follow her on myspace.com.
Yes.
Is that thing still active?
So I saw like a TikTok from Tom from MySpace, and he was wearing a
Ooh.
white T-shirt.
I think that might have been fake. I saw this.
I was gonna say I don't know if it was fake. That's
Yeah.
showing my age.
Well, let's show the age of this famous jolly good fellow born on this
Okay.
day, 1980. When I say
1980.
a moment ago when I said he's old, he's not really old. I'm sorry to all you 45-year-olds out there. You're not old. You're very young and cool. But I think he's old because I know of him as a young man, a very
Yes.
young man, perhaps a boy even, who
Okay.
was, God damn it. Jackie, don't
Ew.
burp into the mic.
I didn't.
American, hold on a second, I'm sorry.
Disgusting.
I've been gassy all goddamn day,
I can
bro.
smell it from here.
Yeah. Smell this fucking windscreen. Listeners, comment below. I will mail you this soiled windscreen from my
That's
micro-
the prize.
Yeah.
Not to me.
No,
to
I
someone
can't.
else.
If you get this wrong, I'm going to send this to you. This was the member of a vocal group,
Okay.
and he also had a younger brother who was a bit of a musical entertainer himself.
Okay.
So he was around in like the late 90s, early 2000s. Think about that.
Okay.
Think about that. Late 90s, I guess.
Is it Aaron Carter's older brother?
It is Aaron Carter's older brother. I need his first name now.
Let's see. What is? Oh my goodness.
Do you know who I'm talking about, Jackie?
Oh yeah.
Wait, he's in the. He's in the Backstreet Boys, right?
Oh, yeah. Still is.
Okay, I just saw the Backstreet Boys like a few years ago, and I'm like,
Oh.
I was like, I felt so old. I said, it looks like they took random guys from parent-teacher conferences, and they were like, hey, do you want to come, like, perform? Oh my goodness, how do I not know his name? Carter.
Apparently, he got a couple DUIs on his Wikipedia article. He got a few DUIs.
And he was like really mean to Aaron. Like, yeah. Oh my gosh, I cannot think of his first name.
He has the same name as Santa Claus.
Oh my goodness. I'm so old.
Wait,
Nicholas! Nick
Yes!
Carter!
Nick Carter!
Thank you!
Happy birthday, Nick
Oh my
Carter.
goodness!
And
Wow.
I
Yeah,
wish him
happy
the
birthday.
I wish him the best. I never really knew very much about him. I'm scrolling through his Wikipedia, and it turns out there's some very credible allegations against this young man. I don't. That's if anyone wants to scroll. I'm not going to read the whole thing right now.
Yeah.
But get on there and listeners, just delete that section. It's unpleasant.
Okay. All right.
Jackie, you got something for us? What's going on?
I do. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm kind of lagging, but I don't know. You were born in 91, so you weren't around for this, but this was an event, a very famous event that happened in 1986.
Okay.
On this day, something exploded in the sky. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Okay,
1986?
it was some kind of a rocket.
Yes.
Do you know what it was called?
Was
it had a
it?
name.
I don't know what it was called.
Come
wait,
on.
it wasn't like the revolver. No.
Yes, something really close.
Like Revolution. No. Those are like my best guesses, but I know kind of what you're talking about, and I should know more about this.
Let me think if I can
You should.
get
I
you
have
there.
I actually have a good hint. Can I whisper it to you,
Okay.
Jackie?
Yeah.
Don't listen, Ashley. Listen. Tell her it's like that. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Tell her it's like that movie from last year with the tennis and the three-ways and the Zendaya.
He said it's like the movie from last year with the tennis and the three-way.
I'm so bad with movies.
I don't know that movie either.
I'm so bad.
You never heard about that? Really?
I never heard about that.
But I
either.
think she said revolver. It is
Revolver.
name. It's a Revolver.
It's not Rubber Soul.
No, it's not a Beatles album. It is
Revolver is though, is why I said that. Listeners should already. Listeners already.
How
know
can
that,
we
though.
say that you're going to? I can't get it without saying the word. This is so hard.
It rhymes with. No, it doesn't rhyme with anything.
It really doesn't.
It rhymes.
If you were going to blank yourself to be a better you're like, I'm gonna do the blank I'm gonna do the
ice bucket.
Challenger.
the ice bucket blank.
Challenger. Oh my gosh, you two are amazing.
Yeah, we are. There we go. You two are amazing. That's what I love to hear. Because last time you were here was Jackie this, Jackie that.
It's
Which
all
I-
forever
Oh, you
gonna
did
be
so good.
Jackie.
I know, I get it, but come on.
Yeah.
It's okay. You called me.
So rest in
28,
peace to all the
I get
people
it.
who died on the Challenger.
Thank you for getting. That's 2 cactuses for you, Jackie. You gotta get her.
I have about
goddamn
12 of these little
cactuses.
No,
fuckers.
one
so-
cactus and one towel.
Okay, you're good to go.
We'll get you a towel. We should do happy birthday podcast towels. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I should do PDA towels.
Yeah, let's get some people need to.
Yeah.
That's undiscovered merch because people need to dry
Yeah.
off all the time and wipe up just other
Right?
stuff
And
too.
like if you're sweaty like me, you can just
yeah,
yeah.
or if you're
A
like
beauty
me,
dab. Dabber.
Exactly.
yeah, or just wiping up also.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, sure.
like a wiping up towel.
Dan is doing a no spill challenge for 2025.
forgot
So
about
I don't know if
that.
hell need a wiping up towel for that.
I think
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I'm
no
still
spills.
good on that. Can you take the pledge with me, Ashley?
I will try not to spill for the rest of the year.
Have you already spilled a glass of water or something like
I
that?
am so bad.
Bucket
I
of
am
dirt.
The most clumsy.
You knocked over a bucket of dirt, didn't you? You can tell me.
No, but yeah, potting soil,
Cactuses.
water, my Verners,
Yeah.
anything.
Not the Verners.
I
the
know, I
Verners.
know it's gold. It's liquid gold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
I'm bad,
We'll-
but
we'll-
I will try not to for the rest of the year.
Thank you. It's not
That's all
trying though. It's promising that you won't.
I promise to try my best.
Shake on it.
Shake.
Okay. And if you do, we're taking the towel away.
Okay. You know what? I'll use the towel and I'll send it back.
Thank you. Well, I don't want that. All right. Should we get to the bonus game?
What's the bonus game?
What is? I didn't even know, like, bonus.
Well,
So
first of all,
excited.
two things before we get into that. There was a movie called Challengers that came out last year. You never heard
Yes.
about that? That's what I was talking about. Jackie's like, I don't know, I only know
I mean,
Hudson
I can,
Hawk.
like, kind of picture, like, the title of it, but that's really all.
I never watched it. But one of the times that I was flying this past year, someone was watching it on the plane on the row ahead of me, and it was like basically
yeah.
like a porno movie, and I was like,
On the
dude,
plane?
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because, like, there's, like, when I was on the plane last, there was, like, Barbie. And I was like, oh, I can watch Barbie.
Well, I was flying Masturbation Airlines, so maybe that was part of it. Just kidding. No, I got a bonus. Or what was my other thing? Oh, it's Challenger space shuttle. That was the first female astronaut that was sent into
Oh,
space.
wow.
And God was like, boom.
Oh, my goodness.
You're out of here. God was like,
That's raunchy.
Jackie, are you feeling okay?
I'm not. I'm ill. You can't
What did you
hear.
have for dinner tonight, Jackie?
Smash burger from Slapshot Sandwiches.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that earlier. Yeah.
Ashley Daddy Plant, what did you have for dinner last night? Today? Tomorrow.
I slept through my dinner, so I'll eat something after. I don't know what, though.
Love.
But
I
I'm
love
like
to.
right down the street from Slapshots. They're not open tomorrow, but
Wait, you live down the street from Slapshot Sandwiches?
no, the house that I'm at right now. Is
Oh.
yeah.
Well, listeners want to know, where do you live?
She
I
lives
live-
down the street from me.
I do. I
What?
live down the street from Jackie in Ishpateki.
Can you believe?
On
Yeah.
3rd Street in Ishpeming,
Yeah,
Right,
I live
Jackie?
from
Yeah.
right?
He likes to dox me and give people my address.
I don't remember the address, though. I remember what your house looks like.
Thank you.
It's got the missing doorknob.
I saw that people have like their doorknobs, but it's like a handshake. It's like a hand.
Ooh,
So when
I would
you
hate
open it,
that.
it's like you're shaking a hand.
I would never.
I don't like
The germs.
it. Yeah. Seems wrong.
I would like to get one that's like fleshy, like a realistic fleshy hand.
Rubbery.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so frozen.
Moisture coming out of there.
Yeah, no thank you.
Put that in our merch store too, Jackie. Can we just
Okay.
have a merch store where it's like we don't actually have the products to sell, but it's just like
I like that.
the idea
Just
of it,
the idea and the thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
and you just pay us for our good ideas.
Yeah.
Speaking of ideas, are we ready for our bonus game?
Yes. Yes.
I gave a dry run to you, Jackie, last week on our patrons only. Sorry, I just fell asleep for a second.
I see that.
Same. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, I don't.
No, you didn't fall asleep. You just went dormant like a plant.
I did. What's
Yeah.
up with that?
Plants that go
Need
dormant.
sunshine.
Yeah.
Oh, like wintertime, they usually just go dormant and they're just like, we know it's cold. We're just going to rest.
I want to go
Same.
dormant, but I can't.
I know. I
I
don't know
really
why we
want
can't
to.
do that.
But they're like, oh, you got to go to work. You got to
I
go
know.
frickin' bathroom. I don't want to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, it's okay.
Just grab me
I
a
know.
towel. I'll be all right.
It's an all-purpose towel.
That's the HBD guarantee. So this game is called Good Plant, Bad Plant.
Okay.
I've got a list of some plants.
Okay.
Maybe I can think of some off the top of my head, but I probably can't. This is 10 of these. That might be all the plants
I
that
forgot
know.
about good plant.
Okay. I might. This will be it'll be a challenge. A good challenge.
Shout out Challengers.
Yes.
Challenger.
And the Challenger and Nick Carter and Aaron Carter and Family
Yes.
Guy.
Yes.
Okay, so
And
I know you're probably thinking like, there are no bad plants. Disagree.
No, there
Strong.
are. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see if you can ace this quiz. If you get
Okay.
10 out of 10 right, that's a perfect score.
Okay.
Any less than that, not a perfect score.
Well, I can't make any promises, but I'll try my best.
Okay. Here we go. Poison ivy.
Bad plant if yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
What's your, come on, defend poison ivy. Let's hear it. Hot
I feel
take.
bad saying it's bad, but it's
I know.
okay.
Let's hear the positives of poison ivy.
I mean, like, it's pretty to look at.
Yeah.
And it's living. It's in our
Sure. Well,
yeah.
if you ever been running nude through the woods and tripped, fell, and landed in your bathing suit area on a big patch of it, you might be singing a different tune. All right?
Yeah. I'd probably be like, it's pretty still, and yeah.
I shouldn't have been there. It's my fault.
Yes.
I was in her house.
Yes.
What do you want me to do? I'm not going to run down the street like that. Okay. Next plant. Apple tree.
Good.
Correct. Cactus.
Oh, good.
Bad plant.
I'm like, in my eyes, they're
No,
good.
I
That's
know.
what I said.
You just told me that you upended a 6-foot goddamn cactus and poked yourself in the eyes with it. And you're, it's a good plant.
It is. It's a prickly pear. So, but I mean, like, animals eat them. That's how they eat.
True.
Good
Really?
plant.
Really? That's my Bill Maher
Yeah,
impression.
they eat them, and they're very humans can eat them.
Not with the pricklers on them.
Well, no, you got to kind of shave them off, but
No, I know. I've seen that
I
sometimes.
should send you that. There's a TikTok of like a camel eating it with the
Oh.
pricks,
Ooh.
and then
yeah.
it tried a lemon, and it was like, nah, I don't want the lemon.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah,
Not stabby enough.
You're on
Yeah.
Camel Talk. Like that. Jackie, you were just telling me last week that you had a terrible run-in with a cactus.
I
That's
did.
what you-
I also did. Yes.
What happened? What happened?
The first time I was in the desert, I picked up a little pad of a cactus and I was like, oh, weird, there's no pricklies on it. And then my stepdad was like, you didn't just pick that up, did you? And I was like, yeah, there's no things on it. And then I realized that there were micro stabbies and there was
So
billions
there
of
are,
them.
hundreds
Yeah.
of them. That's the kind that fell on me.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah, and it's no, I totally feel your pain.
And
But,
then
like,
I was plucking them out in the back seat with the window down, so they were blowing back in my face.
Oh, and they're blowing back. Oh, and they
Yeah.
get stuck like everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
They're blowing back, but you just keep going.
Yeah.
No other way.
that's what I would do too. But like,
was
if you
bad.
take like tape, like if a future cactus ever falls on you
It will.
with a million, just take like tape, and that helps like pull away some. But
Genius.
I was still picking stuff out of my skin for days.
Yeah.
Speaking
Yeah.
of days, next plant. Daisy.
Oh, good.
Correct.
I'm like waiting for your approval. Like,
Yeah. I mean, there's no, what do you got bad to say about a daisy? If you're a plant snob, maybe you're like, oh, it's a little basic, I guess. But
yeah, or sometimes people could be like, I don't know, they're weeds. But
Weed.
there's
True.
no like weed to me. Like, I love them all.
I actually agree with that. Like, why do we have this like, that's just a weed? Like, what is it
Yeah.
supposed to? What is it supposed to be doing for you? Like, what?
Ex-
That doesn't work hard enough. Fuck that. What is it with? Is there a term for when you just go into an English accent for no reason against your own will?
No, but like I do that with my 7-year-old nephew all the time.
Yeah,
and it's
right,
like
right.
specifically when we're in Alaska, that's all we talk.
I
Alaska.
love that.
Yeah, it's like so fun.
I guess it is a British colony, so I get that. British. Can't even say British. Next plant. Ready?
British.
Ready.
This is a tough one.
Okay.
Sorry. Don't. I don't mean to crack up. Venus flytrap.
So good in my eyes.
Well, I'll hear you out. I'm very, very open-minded. Jackie was just saying I'm very open-minded. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, yeah. What's good about a Venus flytrap?
Well, they get bugs.
They get bugs.
Yeah.
I guess to you, bugs are just the weeds of the animal world.
Yes.
Touche.
Yes. No, they're so cool because not all plants can catch bugs and eat them.
Facts.
That's true. This is true.
Yeah, I mean daisies. I mean they're pretty, but they can't eat a bug, right?
Listeners, find yourself a lady who's pretty and can eat a bug.
Find you a girl who does both.
Bad plant. I'm sorry, bad plant. I was just telling Jackie last week I once had a run-in with one of those that I won't get into, but let's just say I was never the same afterwards.
Okay, all right.
I
don't know.
I won't.
I'm
It's
sorry.
not fit for family audiences. It's a family show.
No, but I feel bad if some people joke and they'll put things in their mouth so they can eat it.
Like a lit cigarette.
No, I've seen videos like that. Yeah. And I don't think people know that after they close and use all their energy, they die.
They just eat
Like-
once?
Jeez.
They eat once. They because they close, right? And then the bug decomposes
Yeah.
and it takes a long time. So if there's nothing to decompose, I think that they just I could be wrong,
I
but you know what
see.
I mean? Yeah.
I don't
'Cause
think
it
you are
takes all
wrong.
the energy. So
Can they-
yeah, every time I see those videos, I'm like, oh my gosh. It
This-
had
I'm-
one life.
I'm not much of a botanist, but just thinking about things you could put inside a Venus flytrap, can them fuckers get drunk?
That's a good question.
Pour a little vodka in a
great
Venus
question.
flytrap?
I wonder if it would.
Try it
just-
out. You probably have one around. Well, it's not in your house. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm in a boomer's house, so.
Maybe some vodka, but no Venus flytraps. All right, we got 4 more of these. You're
Okay.
So far you're doing okay.
So that's good in my eyes.
Okay. Lily pad.
Lily pad, good.
Is that really a plant? Am I wrong?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
an aquatic plant. Yeah.
Do they just grow out of the goddamn water or what?
Yeah, they just grow. Oh my gosh, I saw a video the other day of ones that are human sized and a human sat on it.
Wow.
And I was like, this is so amazing. That is living.
I want to do that.
And yeah, and toads sit on them. They're just so cute.
Listeners, let's get Jackie out to one of these human-sized lily pads.
Yes.
I would,
perch her
I need
atop
that.
and
Please. Oh my gosh, and you could play your guitar with your band.
oh my god, live on the
Oh my
lily pad.
gosh,
Live
that'd
from
be
the lily
so-
pad?
And then halfway through you're like,
Yes.
my knee, and you fall in the water and
And I'd be there with my phone, recording you, oh my gosh. At that point, it might be an iPad. You know, old ladies use iPads.
Oh, I would love that. I love
They
this.
do it sideways.
Please make this happen.
pecking away at it. Maybe they have a stylus.
And they're like, "Oh wait, that's me. Why is it facing me?"
Yeah.
Can you fix this if one of their adult children is around? You know?
Yes.
All right. Next plant. We got 3 more of these.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Moss.
Moss, good.
Bad.
What?
Moss
One
is
time what? Go ahead. I want to hear.
That's how you propagate a lot of these plants. And
A.
make new.
It's gross. B. It looks kind of cool. I'll give you that. 3. A few years ago, I was walking around the side of my house. There's a little concrete walkway on the side of the house. It was moss had grown upon it. I was barefoot. The moss was wet. I slipped on the moss and I fucked my goddamn big toe up.
That was something I would do.
But something that I did do,
Yeah, fuck moss.
and I'm done with moss. I fucking
Yeah.
I'm done with
I borrowed a
moss.
goddamn power washer after that.
I
Do you
was
understand?
just gonna say, did you power wash it off?
Yes, and I loved
You should've
it.
made a video.
Dude, this was before videos. This was like 3 years ago. But I was great. I had goggles on. I was wearing this like just garbage clothes because I didn't want them to get dirty. I was just out there.
Yeah.
I mean, this is in the middle of the goddamn pandemic, which I know we're still in the middle of a pandemic. I know. But I was out there just spraying. It was so fun.
I was gonna
Yes.
say it was probably so satisfying.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
listeners, the moss is growing back. So if I get into power wash mode again,
Yeah.
I'll post a video.
Do an ASMR video.
You should. I watch those all the time.
Me too, yeah.
Sorry, that was so loud. Just
It'll
broke
be
my
me
mic.
at 2 a.m. watching it like this.
Yeah.
Like,
Two more plants.
2 more plants.
Fiddlehead fern.
Good.
You're right.
Yes.
Ferns are so pretty. I don't know, if you can take care of a fern all year round, like you are a really good plant daddy because they are hard.
Yeah.
Do they take a lot of TLC?
They do. Like a lot of they don't like to get dry, so they like humidity and wintertime you kind of like it gets dry.
Right.
So
Which is
yeah.
so
there's some-
ironic. 'Cause- I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's some people that kill them right away, and there's some people that just do amazing with them.
Yeah.
But they grow out. They grow outside.
Yeah. That I know, right? It's so yeah. Isn't that weird? Isn't it weird that there's a lot of outdoor plants that grow outside in tropical climates,
Maybe we
and the
should.
leaves are as big as our head. And here it's if it gets this big, we're so proud. I think
Yeah.
that's so wild.
We got one more plant, and then I've got a really quick challenge to address before we let Plant Daddy go.
Okay.
Poisonous mushroom.
Poison. So the normal people would say bad, right?
Yep. What would you say?
I would say that all fungi is good for everything.
Ooh.
Wrong. You got 5 out of 10 out of these. I don't know what's going on. But oh god, I have to do the birthday book in a second. I forgot about that.
Oh, birthday.
No,
okay.
poisons, and we don't have that much time. I'm sorry. I know you're screaming in someone
No,
else's house
that's
right
okay.
now, but I don't like that. Isn't there some sort of thing about fungi? They have this underground network where they're all
Yes.
talking
it's the
and
coolest
emailing.
thing.
It's not cool. It's a threat. It's a threat.
But I know, but it's kind of like bumblebees. We wouldn't be living without yeah.
Okay, well,
The
So
fungus is
poisonous
among
or not, do whatever you do.
Crystal Falls, Michigan is built on a large fungus.
Oh, and they have Fungus Fest, right? Mm-hmm. I was so
Yeah.
excited. I was just like, yeah, they have Fungus Fest.
Yeah.
I've always wondered why that town is such a fucking dump. Now I know.
No.
No, I'm sorry. That was mean. Jackie, you said you had a
Dan's
segment.
cranky.
You said you had a segment you were going to do.
Well, Dan, we brought this up last week. We might do plants A to Z because we've done rock A to Z about 3 times.
You're right.
So, I don't know if you're familiar with this challenge, Ashley, but basically, for every letter of the alphabet, you would need to name a plant.
Okay.
Are you willing to take the challenge?
I will have my buddy with me, and we'll challenge it up.
Do you need me to say the letters of the alphabet, or do you know them?
Well, I know them, but maybe you say them.
Okay. Are
Okay.
you ready for the challenge?
I'm ready.
Okay. A.
Anthurium.
B.
You said plants, not cryptocurrency.
Begonia.
Go ahead.
C.
Sorry, I almost peed myself from coffee. Chrysanthemum.
Can't win that towel fast enough.
A, B, C, D.
Delphinium.
Okay. E.
Echinacea.
Isn't that a... Oh, no, you're right.
F.
Foxglove.
G.
Geranium.
H.
Shout out.
Hibiscus.
Hibiscus. This one's tough. I.
Iris. Like
Okay,
the song.
Not as tough as I thought. Goo Goo Dolls.
Ooh, I
shout
have,
out.
I have a story about that
Yes.
song, but I'll save it for later.
H-I-J.
J. Jasmine.
K.
K can be knapweed.
Silent K.
Wow.
Very
K.
impressive.
That is an alpha move right there, pulling out a silent K.
5
All
out
right,
of 10
L.
here.
What's that?
L.
Lilac.
Lilac.
Love 'em.
H-I-J-K.
Good plant.
M.
Good plant.
Oh, Monstera.
Of course.
Yes.
plant.
N.
What is that? Wait, what's Monstera?
Monstera.
I have one in my kitchen. I'll show you.
That doesn't mean anything.
Looks like this.
Oh, it's a
Listeners,
tattoo. Oh, I think I
Plant
have
Daddy
one.
Ashley has a freaking Monstera tattoo
Yeah,
on her
I
arm.
have 2 of them, but I know we're running out of time.
Well, of course you're doing plants A to Z. You got them tattooed all over your goddamn. You got notes. Go ahead.
J-K-L-M-N. Okay, we're on N.
Nuts.
Nettle.
Oh.
Cozy nuts. No, I'm just kidding. Nettle.
Shout out Cozy Nuts Valentine's catalog just came in the mail. I don't know if you get their
Ooh.
catalogs.
Wait, what's that?
They do like
never-
nuts.
I did not know they had Valentine's edition.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Cozy Nuts Monstera L-M.
Oh.
Where are we?
We did
Oh.
nettle wheat, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, orchid. I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, the letter O.
Yep.
L-M-N-O-P.
Peony.
Peony.
Q.
Ooh.
Queen Anne.
Queen Anne's Lace.
Queen Anne's Lace.
We're getting into the Gothic letters now. We're at
Okay.
Q, PQ, R.
R. Rhododendron.
S.
Bonus points. Can you spell rhododendron?
Rhododendron.
Yep.
For real?
Yeah.
R-H-O.
Yep.
Ro. D-O-D-E.
Yep. Wait. I don't know.
Rhododendron. D-E-N-D-R-O-N.
That's
I think
one,
she's right.
One fresh towel. S.
Woohoo! Salvia.
Nice.
Oh no! Don't get me started on that. I smoked a big bowl of it right before we started recording.
Oh gosh.
That's why I'm freaking out.
All right, moving on.
We should
T.
all smoke
PQRST.
salvia. Sorry, T.
I've never smoked salvia.
Tiger lily.
If you ever want to get rid of tiger lilies, just don't bother. It's impossible.
Oh yeah, their root systems are wild.
They never leave.
Yeah.
Bad plant. Bad plant.
Okay,
Okay, we're on U.
Ursenia.
Damn scientist.
I'm like shaking because I'm like, ugh.
Don't fuck. You're so
V?
close.
V is for, let's see, Verbena.
Wow. Isn't that
Well-
from Wakanda or no?
Oh, wouldn't that be
Vibranium.
so cool to bring some?
I also would have accepted vines.
Vines.
Sure.
The plant vines.
Yeah.
W.
W is for Wisteria Lane. Wisteria Lane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
We've got a couple tough ones coming up here.
Okay.
Let's go XYZ.
XYZ. Xylobian.
Is this some sort of extinct plant or what's going on?
We're
over
gonna
there?
have to fact check these.
It's a good plant.
Okay. All right. Starts with X, but so I'm skeptical, but go ahead. I believe you.
Y for what? Yarrow root.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
And
for
then-
all the cactuses.
Z. Right? Are we on Z?
I think so.
Z girl.
We are Zanzibar. ZZ Plants.
Okay, ZZ Plants.
Which
ZZ Top,
I feel
shout
like
out.
I call ZZ Plants. I don't know why I call them like funeral plants, but I always see them at
Is that a
funerals.
thing?
That and peace lilies.
Peace lilies for sure.
Yeah.
Well, we want to thank you for joining us
Yes.
this fine evening.
And
Plant
crushing the A to Z challenge.
I will
Dan
let-
seems very underwhelmed for.
Well, no, I just have some. I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking about other stuff. I'm like texting people and whatnot. But I will let it slide that you made up the Z one. But what I will not let slide is real quick. I have in my sweaty little fleshy hands a big book called "The Secret Language of Birthdays." This was written
Okay.
by Gary Goldschneider and Juiced Elfers. See that?
Okay.
And basically, there's pages for every day on the calendar. You name a day on the calendar, it's on there. November 10th, it's in here. October 12th, it's in here. January 1st, I think it's in here. But what we really care about right now is the day that we like to call April the 20th.
Yes.
Your effing B-Day.
Birthday. Which actually last year I got to did you perform Metal Fest last year, Jackie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
remember
there.
I saw you? I was like, I came right from Baycon. Okay, I know we're running on
Amazing.
time. I'm sorry. You did.
That's
you
all right.
rocked.
That's all right.
I was like, she's so amazing.
Oh, thank you. We did it all for you.
Oh, sorry, I was reading the book. There is a lot of information here. My God, can you see how small this
Wow.
font is? And I cannot possibly read all of this, but what I can tell you is there is a list of 3 strengths and weaknesses for those born on April 20th.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I'm going to start with the good news.
Okay. I can take it all, so I'm good.
Strengths. You are powerful.
That's a
Inspiration.
very Taurus thing. Yes.
You're a tourist? Taurus, I'm sorry. Staying at... Anyway. What did I say? Z are we on? Or no, powerful, inspirational, and exciting.
Yeah.
That's so true.
I would agree with all of those. Wow.
Yeah.
We say it every day. This book don't lie, and this book definitely don't lie today. Except sometimes it's like kind of shitty and fucked up.
I
but that
gotta
was
get
one.
it.
Yeah, shout out friend of the show Katie Yarl gave me this book, so you hit her up and she'll probably buy you a copy too. Oh no. This is terrible. There's 3 weaknesses too.
Well, we all have weaknesses, right? That's okay.
What?
Come on.
Everyone born on April 20th has weaknesses, right?
Right. Well, I mean, you know who your most famous birthday buddy is, don't you? Don't you?
Yeah, and it's not good.
No.
No, it's not
Good.
Oh, you don't like Daniel Day-Lewis now, huh?
Oh,
Oh, wow, Napoleon, too. That's kind of cool.
yeah.
Shout out Napoleon.
There's just one that's really bad, and I'm like, it's not good.
Tito Puente?
But they probably didn't even list him. He's bad.
No, he's top of the list. He's top of the list, actually. They don't put his picture in here. There's a picture of silent comedian Harold Lloyd, but then right underneath it, it says Adolf Hitler.
Yeah. Ugh.
Author of Mein Kampf. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, that's what he's
I
famous
know.
for.
I'm like, I just felt another bullet of sweat drop. Oh,
Oh no.
Well, we're going to send you a
Get the towel.
whole bucket of towels. But not until I tell you your 3 weaknesses.
okay. I'm
And
ready.
you're going to hate these. Are you sitting down?
I am with my plant.
All right.
Well, it's not mine, but
You're going to need an emotional support plant because you
yeah.
are... Well, these aren't so bad. Illusion prone.
okay.
Overly emotional.
Yeah. Prior to therapy, yeah.
Yeah, they teach you to keep that shit at bay. And they're like, oh,
I regulate them better.
tone it down. Okay, fair enough. And power fixated.
No, I'm not really. So, like, April 20th, people are born on the cusp. So, like,
Yeah.
it's kind of a mix of Aries and Taurus, so.
That makes sense.
A mix
Yeah.
of Arian and Taurus, I think. was born on. Well, power. I mean, it's fine to want to be powerful. I want to.
But I feel like I'm just like, so I think I'm too lax, and I get that from my dad, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, it's cool, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like I just like, yeah, I'm too lax in a lot of ways, and that could be a weakness too, though.
Laxative, yeah. Thank you, Ashley. One more thing, can you please tell us when and where we can attend Plantchella?
Yes, Plantchella is at the State Fairgrounds in Escanaba, and that will be Saturday, May 10th. And it's a one-day event this year, just because it's the first one. And any and all are welcome. So, looking for vendors of any and all. If you love plants, if you have a lot of plants, if you make plant things, if you just like sing and you love plants, well, maybe Jackie can sing.
Yeah, I'll bring the microphone. I'll get the PA hooked up. We'll be having plant karaoke. Dan's going to bring his guitar.
All right, quick plant song right now, Jackie. Ready?
Your wife will love all the plants.
Today is Plantchella, and we're gonna cello the plants and la la la. Now grow your roots and water yourself and get some sunshine too. Yeah, Plantchella.
All right.
Yes.
All right, thanks, Ashley.
Totally Thank you. TikTok to that. I love you both so much. I'll have plans for both of you and Dan. I mean, for your wife. So, yes.
Well, we live. I don't know if you know. We live in Portland, Oregon. Unfortunately.
Well, I will. When it's warm, we'll get one shipped out to you.
Okay. When did you say it is?
Anthurium.
No. When is the plant thing?
Oh.
I'm sorry. Not your cryptocurrency.
Saturday, May 10th.
I cannot be there, but thank you very much.
I'll be there.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, Ashley.
Yes,
Love
have
you.
Have a great night. I love you all.
Happy birthday, everyone.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, everyone. Jackie, we need to head into our after show Patreon only exclusive.
It is 10 o'clock at night, so let's
I know we're gonna go
do.
kind of quick. Last week we did like over an hour. I do not want to do that this week, and I don't think the patrons like when we do. We get more engagement when it's shorter ones. Shorter. People do not need an hour and a half of me being like, "Can you read through the whole Three Stooges discography?" Which there is a discography, but let's not get into that. What I want to say is thank you, and we'll be over on patreon.com/HBDPOD.
And we will be revealing which Beatles song Dan got his inspiration from when he did the Hole in the Bucket challenge in the beginning of the episode with Gandalf and Nandor and Binky and Bobo and
hashtag
Doxy
and hashtag
HBDPOD on Instagram, X Twitter, X Files, CSI Miami, NCIS New Orleans, and Trout Mask Replica.
At this point in the recording, I'm getting a little hungry, and it's making me a little cranky. I think I'm getting a little hankry. But here's what I'm going to do. We're going to do a quick little 25, 30-minute Afterbirth episode. And I realized that sometimes when we're in that bonus episode, I'm a little too amped up. I'm trotting over your goofs. I'm jumping around. I'm grabbing stuff. The way that you misbehave in the regular episode is how I misbehave in the patrons. So what I'm going to do...
And you will notice I have only picked up one thing today, and it was relevant to the conversation, so...
Trinketing to regulate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to adopt a very slow, calm persona for the Afterbirth episode this week.
Okay.
And next week, Producer Paul will be back in the saddle, and thank you, Donald Trump.
We will be doing hoofs. We'll be doing gifts. We'll be doing spuffs, and we'll be doing
slap happy sluts
stuff. So get your nuts around
these nuts.
Cup your nuts and say bruh, because we're coming. So.